For years, the world believed they truly understood her. A pop princess, a global icon, a face that appeared flawless on every screen she performed. Under bright lights, smiled for cameras, and delivered hit after hit to millions of fans. But fame has another side, one that is rarely shown. Behind the perfect image, there was pressure, fear, control, and constant surveillance. Every move was monitored, every decision questioned, and every mistake magnified. This is not the story magazines printed. This is not the version the public consumed. This is the story that stayed hidden in silence for years. Realistic. She became famous before she was ready, before she had time to understand the power structures around her. Success arrived quickly, and expectations followed immediately. Every appearance was scheduled, every interview controlled, and every public moment carefully managed. Privacy slowly disappeared, and childhood ended early. While the world celebrated her rise, she learned that fame demanded perfection, obedience, and sacrifice. Personal freedom faded as responsibilities increased and mistakes became unforgivable. What looked like success to the outside world felt overwhelming on the inside. Pressure replaced joy, and survival became part of daily life. Realistic. Behind sold-out concerts, luxury homes, and global tours, life was tightly managed. Schedules were intense, rest was limited, and personal choices were no longer personal. Decisions were made under the name of protection and stability. Control replaced independence, and silence replaced resistance. Questioning authority was discouraged, and obedience was rewarded. From the outside, everything appeared organized and successful, but internally, the system tightened year after year. Control became normal, and freedom felt distant, yet invisible to the public. Realistic. In public, she smiled, performed, and appeared confident. Night after night, cameras captured energy, happiness, and perfection. But privately, reality felt very different. Emotions were restricted, opinions were ignored, and personal space disappeared. The image sold to the world was carefully constructed but incomplete. The person behind the performances had little room to exist. The difference between the public image and private life continued to grow, creating isolation, loneliness, and emotional exhaustion. When the pressure finally surfaced publicly, the response was harsh. Instead of empathy, there was judgment. Headlines mocked her weakest moments, and cameras followed relentlessly. Her struggles became entertainment rather than a call for help. Public opinion shifted quickly, and sympathy faded. Instead of receiving support, control increased. Independence disappeared, and her life entered a system that removed choice and autonomy completely. Years passed, performances continued, albums released, and appearances made, but her voice remained absent. Daily life operated under strict restrictions. Finances, decisions, and routines were controlled. Silence was enforced, and speaking out carried consequences. Freedom felt distant and unreachable. Time moved forward, but progress stood still, creating a cycle that felt impossible to escape. Realistic. Fans slowly began to notice inconsistencies. Questions grew louder. Details stopped making sense. How could someone so successful lack basic freedom? Why were choices limited behind closed doors? The official story no longer matched reality. Attention shifted, curiosity increased, and the truth that was hidden for years began pushing its way forward. Eventually, the silence cracked, and when it did, the world listened. What was hidden became visible. Control, once justified, was questioned openly. The system weakened, pressure mounted, and for the first time in years, she spoke for herself. Change did not happen overnight, but direction was reclaimed, and the story shifted permanently. Realistic freedom does not erase trauma, but it creates space to heal. Rebuilding life after years of control takes time. Trust takes time. Peace takes time. She did not return as a perfect image. She returned as a human being, reclaiming identity, choice, and personal voice. Healing became a process, not a performance. This story is not only about fame, it is about power, silence, and survival. It reminds us that behind perfect images, there are real human struggles. Sometimes the truth may stay silent, but it never disappears.
In the moment when the light fades away, my heart is filled with endless dismay. Slipping through my fingers like a stream. In the light that fades in a flash, my soul is lost in this sad mash. I try to hold on, but it's all in vain. In this world I'm left with pain. The echoes of the past still linger on, but the light is gone, it's all gone. I'm standing here in the empty space, searching for the light that's out of place. The silence is deafening, the night is long. My heart is broken like a song. The silence is deafening, the night is long. My heart is broken like a song. I'm standing here in the empty space, searching for the light that's out of place. The silence is deafening, the night is long. My heart is broken like a song. In the moment when the light fades away, my heart is filled with endless dismay. The memories are like a fading dream, slipping through my fingers like a stream. In the light that fades in a flash, my soul is lost in this sad mash. I try to hold on, but it's all in vain. In this world I'm left with pain. The echoes of the past still